Hello everyone, and welcome back to Banished. So as you can see, let's go ahead and slow this down a little bit. In between episodes, we're up to almost 40 people now. Begun work on the trade post. As you can see, all the materials are here. We're just waiting on some peeps to come over and build it. Let's actually go ahead and add some more people to the building pool. I'm building another Forester's Lodge down here. Now this isn't an ideal location, but there's a lot of old trees and not a lot of rocks in this area. So it should be alright. It is kind of far out of town, so they'll have to walk kind of a distance, but it'll be fine. I guess something else that we can kind of do, since we have all this stone, we can actually make some stone roads. So let's do that. Replace some of our older infrastructure in town, I guess, with stone roads. Sound like a good idea? Let's do that. Just go 30 stone there. Stone there. Some stone there. I guess we'll go ahead and replace this a little bit. We can probably build some stone roads out here to make this little track faster. Nah, let's hold off on that. But yeah, okay, let's speed this up. It's taking too long. Alright. Let's get this all put together. I am clear cutting a lot of stuff out here. Just to try to make up for before, so our foresters or whatever can get up to speed. Cool. Let's go ahead and bring this up to a full 8. Okay, sorry about that. Minor technical difficulty of me being a dumbass. But yeah, so hopefully 2 foresters will actually kind of keep us at a supplied amount of keep our log count at a decent level, supply wise. All right, cool. Our trade post is complete. So what happens here? Let's go ahead and slow this down a little bit. Is during the year, someone from a neighboring town will come on a boat down this river, and they'll come and dock at our supply post. Now, in order for this place to work, we only need one person working here, so let's go ahead and get that taken care of. But what will happen is we can move anything, like you'll see here, it has everything that we have access to in our storehouses. You can see here, and we can move them from the traders or whatever these are called. Vendors? No. What are these guys called? Got the little hand. Traders. Yeah, they're traders. Duh. So the traders that work at this building will go to the storehouses and collect whatever it is I tell them to, and they'll bring it back. And then that'll be considered outside of whatever it is we're stockpiling. And then when someone shows up, they'll dock right here, and we go to this little trade section, and it'll show what they have and what we have, and we can, what the cost is and how much we're willing to trade, and so on and so forth. This is where we can set up purchase to where we'll tell them, what we want. Like every time someone shows up, we'll say what we want to buy, how much of it we want to buy, and they'll automatically just trade whatever we have in the storehouse with whatever they have, and hopefully get us the best deal. We can put in specialty orders for stuff, but that tends to cost a little bit more. Certain things cost certain amounts, so like berries, fish. I'll just pause this so they don't actually bring in here. So we'll just go ahead and select a couple of things at random. So as you can see, so iron tools cost 8, firewood 4, hide coats 15, berries 1, fish 1. So like basic foods are going to cost a lot less. It's going to be a 1-to-1 ratio. Hide coats are really lucrative. As you can see, they cost 15. I think in the early part of the game, they are the most expensive. Like iron is only 5. This is actually kind of interesting, so check this out. So the blacksmith needs logs and iron to make his tools, right? Logs and iron by themselves, so logs cost 2, iron is 5, so that's 6. Iron tools are 8. So these two together, an iron tool will give us an overall additional 8 profit. The same thing with like leather. Leather is 10, I think. and hide coats are 15. So, I don't know. So you can use a lot of the more processed stuff to get you a better trade deal. The easiest one to exploit, I think, is logs and firewood. So 1 log is 2, and firewood is 4, right? But 1 log will make 4 firewood, I think. Pretty sure that's how it works, the ratio-wise. Like, you split 1 log into 4 firewood. So firewood costs a little bit more, but it's a lot more economic. Like, I don't know, like, it's just easier to trade a lot of firewood early in the game. But we'll just kind of hold off on that. We won't have them bring anything over here just yet. Actually, how much is wheat? What does wheat give us? Is that a 1? That is 1. Yeah, most of this food is going to be 1 to 1. Onions might be 3. Nope, onions are 1. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and leave this open so we can see whenever a trader pops up. Oops, what's this? That is a deer walking through water. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and leave that open. It'll give us a little notification whenever someone shows up. Let's actually go ahead and have these builders continue to build things. We're in autumn. I would like to upgrade another house. Well, we got enough. Let's go ahead and build another house. Let's build 2 more houses. I do have an area set up over here for an orchard. We're going to need 3 more farmers. We do have 3 laborers. Let's actually go ahead and get this started right now. So we can take one of these guys out here. And... oh, they're dividing up the work. That's interesting. Okay, we'll see how that works out. I am going to want to increase my farmers all the way up to 7, though. Just because. So, we have access to walnuts. This is going to take quite a ways, quite a bit of time. Like, at least 2 years before they actually start producing any food. So this is going to be more of a long-term investment, but it will be worth it. In the event that we desperately need wood, as you can see, this says cut. It says cut down all trees in this orchard. We can cut down all the trees that sprout up, and it'll give us wood, but then we lose that food source. If we ever want to change this orchard to a different type of tree, that's something that we're going to have to do. But for now, it's fine. Let's actually go ahead and up this to the full 7, just so we don't have to worry about it. There's a train coming, guys. I don't know if you can hear that. It's loud. I will come back when the train is gone. See you in a bit. Alright. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the train's gone. During that little break there, I went ahead and built another woodcutter. Got some more houses sprung up. As you can see, they're already immediately full of people. We have so many kids. We might want to hold off until we can get some more infrastructure built. Although, I mean, we are accelerating quite nicely. I think at this point what we're going to want to do, we're going to want to lower these builders down. Let's actually go ahead and get a school built. Because at this point, a smarter workforce will do us more good than anything else. So, what the school does for us, we are out of lumber. These all herbs and stuff? These are all herbs and stuff. Hey, look, the trees are coming back. That's cool. Let's go ahead. Call that. So we really were going to need it. I'm going to watch this food source. If we ever dip down a little bit, I'm going to want to... yeah, I know, we're out of firewood and logs. Building too many houses. Population's expanding too quickly. Again. Let's just get all of these stone out of here. Not gonna want to do that just yet. I am probably want to get rid of this stone though. Well, no, we'll leave that there. We'll let this forester do his job. He's collecting a little bit of stone and iron for us, and it is spring all over again. Woo! Okay, so what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 5 rows. 5 rows of 8. It's not terrible. Although it looks like this space right here is wasted. That's interesting. I wonder what would happen if we threw down an orchard. It was 13? You can't go any longer than 15. Yeah. So those extra 2 spaces there appear to be wasted. I mean, that could just be a graphical thing. Like, the trees aren't centered where they're supposed to be. Like, maybe if we only went 13, then it'd only be 4 rows, but whatevs. Checking the time. Okay. We're doing alright, we're doing alright. I'm going to leave those last 2 houses unbuilt. Our food supply is dipping a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and build this other fishery. Although, I mean, really, I know our reserve of logs is low. We're also running out of iron. Let's get some more iron. Let's get this, all the iron in here. Yeah, just get all this iron. Gimme, gimme. There's much iron over here we could get. Man, look at all these trees. I kind of want to just clear cut all of this. But, I mean, there's so many old trees, they're kind of hard to replace. Oh well. How you doing over here? How many logs have you gotten me? 32. This one's still a relatively young forester's lodge. And that did get built relatively late. So they bring in about 100 logs a season. Like, check it. Like, this guy last season got us 127. So that's not too bad. I kind of wish he'd clear out some more stone, like some more of this. I guess we could force the issue and have our villagers do it. But he's doing okay for now. This whole hut. How are you guys doing? Yeah, you're rocking it on food. You're doing great. Still no one coming from the trade post, though. But it might take it a little bit. Could up this to 2 people? Well, no, that won't change anything. Up to 9 years. Not doing too bad. This school needs to hurry up and get built, though. I don't know what the hell our builders are doing. What are you doing, builders? Okay, where's your job site? Your job site is the fishing dock. Yes, the fishing dock is important. Let's go ahead and get 2 more builders. Alright, so at this point, our workforce is pretty stupid. Like, they're all uneducated. Well, this guy's not. Oh, man, that's one of our first dudes. You can tell because he's educated. Most of these guys aren't educated at all, so we're going to want to slow down the number. I mean, like, getting all these kids into the workforce is great. I'm really digging it. But the downside is to having a stupid workforce, they don't work as fast or as smart, obviously. So what we're going to do is once the school gets built, once they hit the age of 10, instead of immediately going into the workforce, they will actually come to the school. One school can support up to 10 students or 20 students. They'll come to the school and they'll learn. I don't know how many years it takes for them to go from student to adult. It might be. I haven't really kept track of that. I'm assuming it's only a few years though. All right, cool. Let's get this teacher up and rocking. Now the funny thing is the teacher doesn't have to be educated. Like, see, this teacher is not educated. But, whatevs. Oh man, we're out of clothing. We might need another... Well, not... Might's the wrong word. We need another hunting cabin. No one is down here at the dock just yet. Let us... throw one down right here. Yeah, that's a good spot for one. We got enough people to do it, too. We have 4. Let's go ahead and increase that to 6. Yeah. Yeah, so this has been a relatively okay episode. Oh man, we're out of wood again, though. Slow this down. This school has 1 student. Alright, so as you can see, our little population counter has changed now. The one in the center went from 0 to 1. Hooray! So we have 46 people in our labor pool, 1 student, 19 kids. Now hopefully what'll happen, well not hopefully, but what will happen is, as long as our... I keep kicking the cord that's attached to my microphone and it's pissing me off. It's like that the schoolhouse kind of increases the barrier from... I've already said this, but it increases the barrier from childhood to labor force. And that's a semi-good thing? Kind of a good thing? Oh, they got some logs. I mean, it's not super good. Like, you don't want to do it too early in the game, because then you really slow down how quickly your city grows. But as, you know, the city gets bigger, you definitely want to get that done, because... we're out of lumber and shit again. Screw it. Cut some of these down. No, do what I say. We need all of these. We're out of firewood. We're only in early winter. Cut some of these down. We might want to build a bridge out here so we can start collecting some of this wood. I am not talking about the things that I need to be talking about. So yeah, schools are important. Don't build them too early. But anyway, it's been a pretty good episode. So, thanks so much for watching and join us next time on Banished. And remember, don't panic. Get Manic.